What's up, Culture Drop? Galen here with a little tidbit, a little tip about culture, about values, about behaviors, etc., etc. This is a quick hit combo here, inspired by a conversation I was having this week that I think is great about culture. When it comes to culture and how we describe culture, how we talk about culture inside organizations or a team or a unit. And it's this, is that, it may seem like I'm always harping on like values and company cultures are not your values, which I can get into that. But I think that this is the difference between like values and behaviors. And I'm a huge fan of like having a behavior-based culture, not a values-only based culture. Because when we say trust, integrity, respect, teamwork, fun, it has no impact on the organization at all to impact people's like behavior on the ground. But here's what I want to say is that when it comes to values, they're still important because values unify, behaviors clarify. So right, as a value, we can say the things that are important to us are that we hustle, that we're respectful of each other, that we're excellent, that we're constantly improving. These values, these like larger, broader concepts that say this sort of like is who we are. But those things can unify people. They're like, wow, those values resonate with me. But behaviors, when we say this is what these things look like in practice, these are the behaviors of that clarify. Because respect means something different to every person. But when we say respect here looks like this, excellence here looks like this, work-life balance looks like this, hustling looks like this. When we have these behaviors clearly laid out, then we clarify for people, this is what that means here. And both pieces of that are pretty necessary. If you have to do away with one or the other, do away with values and just say, what do you mean? Tell me what that looks like. But without the behaviors, we're not clear. We're not clarifying for people, this is exactly what that looks like, because when we are clear about that, we can measure it, we can scale it, we can look at that thing, we can hold ourselves and each other accountable to, are we holding up these very clear behaviors versus a very subject, loosely, like a broad concept. When I think of values, I think of them as themes, right? Respect is a theme, excellence is a theme. Tell me how to do that. And that's the value difference between values and behaviors. That's what I want to say. All right, I love you. Get out of here. Go do some fun things. Have a great week. Have a great time. Boom, 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 boom. I'm almost ready. Drop the basement and bass get lower. Radio say speed it up. I just go slower. High like triple, pumping on me. Thanks for watching and tuning in. Subscribe to our channel. We put a lot of content on here. You can also subscribe to the Culture Drop mailing list and get these emails in your inbox every Tuesday morning. Follow our social media channels. Put a lot of free content out about just being more awesome and building great teams.